have an abandoned pond in my backyard and it's infested with snakes. My koi fish are in huge danger. They are dying one by one. And if I don't hurry quick, soon they will all be gone and there will be none left. The pond is completely infested with water snakes and they're eating these little baby kois one at a time. That's not even the biggest problem. The problem is the pond itself. It was never built correctly, and with this many fish, they are all in huge danger. Join me as I race against the clock to try to solve these problems before something terrible happens. Let's take a closer look at the water quality and see if we can get a closer look at these fish. Let the feasting begin. Let's see how foggy the water is. Wow, the water quality is horrible. You can't even see the fish at all. And when I dunked the camera in looking at myself, within a few inches, I just faded away because there's so much cloudy particulate floating around the water that we have to filter this out. Yeah, that's really foggy. I want crystal clear water where I can see all the way to the bottom so I can see my fish at all times, especially when I'm feeding. So to fix this, I need to build filtration. Step one, I need to install a filter, but I don't know anything about filters. In order to figure all this out, I'm actually gonna build a scale model test to see if the principle of this bog filter is even going to work at all. So basically, I'm making a mini koi pond with a mini filter. As I work around the pond, I do have to be very careful and keep my eye out for snakes because this pond is quite literally infested with snakes. I've caught a few of them, but they keep coming back. There is just so many snakes for some reason, and they're eating all of these fish. Now I want to grab some nasty pond water. And this area seems to collect a lot of it, especially if I stir it up. Just like that. There we go. That is the cream of the crop. Just out of the gross pond water, you can see it is pretty murky, gross, nasty stuff. It's sucking up, going through the filter, and trickling back down. This is our scale model test. This blue is our reference. That's what we want to get. This is perfect water. If this can clear up the water or improve it in any way, then that means we should be able to scale this bigger for the full pond. Let's see how this works. This property is now known as the Team RAR house. This is my dream house. I bought it 3 years ago and it was the biggest accomplishment of my life. That being said, it was far from perfect, but it did come with a koi pond, and this koi pond was definitely not looking so good. The koi pond came with 3 giant fish, but was neglected for about 20 years. And so the very first thing we did was completely drain it and dredge the entire pond. This made massive improvements to the water quality, to the fish life, and everything actually started looking a lot better. Things actually got so good that the koi actually had a bunch of koi babies. I now have hundreds of fish in this pond, and this is the beginning of the problem. As each of these koi fish started to grow bigger and bigger, it starts putting more bio load on the pond itself. That means more fish waste, more food you had to feed them, and just more overcrowding. This doesn't seem like a big problem, but it's actually a huge problem. This overcrowding is quite literally suffocating all of the fish in this pond. The bigger they get, the more they are competing for oxygen, nutrients, and overall health of the pond goes down. I love all of these baby koi, and I want to save as many of them as I can, but it's not going to be easy, and I'm going to need your guys' help. I'm going to take it one project at a time and start chipping away at this to see if I can start making improvements and save the lives of all of these baby koi. Just as I came back to check on the scale model filter, I heard a horrible noise and realized that a snake was coming to attack my koi fish. Oh my gosh, look at the shape of his head. I don't know if this is long enough. Okay. Let me see if I can grab it. We caught another one. This is the big one too. Guys, we literally just, it was right out, it was in the bedroom basically. I just came out of, I'm gonna shake you right now. We got another one. After catching it, I took it to the other side of the property and relocated it to a natural pond where it won't eat my koi fish. Oh, something just jumped off that log. Okay, we're here. We gotta dump him before the bugs get us. So we're gonna give him a new home about 1 mile away from the koi pond where hopefully he never eats a koi fish again. If you guys remember a few weeks ago, this was the part of the process where I got bit last time and ended up having to go to the hospital. Team RAR, our videos are usually fun and lighthearted, but this time things got serious. As I was unloading the bucket, my hand slipped and the snake bit me. I won't show the footage because it's a bit graphic, but I was rushed to the emergency room. The doctors are helping me out now. Remember to be safe and use caution around wild animals. Bruh. Oh. There he is. Look at his head, you can barely even see him. He is excited. Oh, he went under. He is definitely excited to be back in the water. I think that's a water snake. Second one we relocated to here. So hopefully we aren't going to be losing any more baby koi fish. Checking back in with the scale model test, you can see just how clear this water is. This is the pond, this is the filter. All it does is pumps up through the rocks, water falls back in, and it cleans out the water super clear. We can see just how clear it is if we pull some of the water out and put it in this white bucket. It is like crystal clear. There is a little bit of pond eye in there, but it literally looks like Gatorade. It looks so clean you could drink it. It's really impressive. You can see the filter working because there is so much debris settling, just like you would expect. So there's got to go somewhere, and it's sitting right in there. So over here is the one bog filter that we have. Is about 100 gallons, which compared to the size of this pond, about 12,000 gallons, it's dramatically undersized. But you can see every single day it is collecting a huge amount of sediment. I mean, this is actually quite wild to see this much. Just look at that, that's disgusting. This is all the stuff that's coming straight out of the water. Look at this, guys, it's clear water on top, and then all the sediment is just settling. Look at all that. That is floating around my koi pond, and we need to filter it out for clear water. So now that this filter looks like it's pretty full and clogged up, what you do is you come down here with the bottom drain, and you take it off, and boom, look at that black water. Oh, that is so nasty, but also so satisfying. And you can see all of the particulates are just rushing through all the rocks. Then I like to get the inflow and rinse it out like this and make sure all of this makes it down through the drain and out over here. You can see it coming out. It's still just black and green water, so thick. Look at all this stuff, guys. That is amazing. This is one night of running, less than 24 hours of filtration. We're catching this much, and it's just rocks. No way. There is literally, oh, I thought that was another snake. It is a snake skin. I wonder if he was under my car. That's insane. I feel like these snakes know that I'm catching them and relocating them. They're trying to get back at me. This is wild. That's gotta be from the same snake. No, look at that. Now it's time to backwash this filter. And to do that, I gotta take this off, put it in here, and then turn the valve like that. I think I'm doing this right. And then if I add water to here, it should backwash. Nope. Oh, it is. There we go. Okay, it is going. Oh no, it's going into the pond. Maybe I need to slide this back. Okay, it is definitely backwashing. Just not super efficient without spilling over. It's not the greatest design. So while I am finishing up the pond simulation, it is time to do one final dredge of the koi pond. So the koi pond is lowered, and you can see there's barely any water in there, about 1 foot deep. But you might also be able to see it's got a bunch of sticks and leaves in there. A ton of these branches are actually just left over from the tree trimming that I did on all of those branches up here. A lot of them fell in, and I still haven't gotten them out. So today, we're gonna swoop them out. Oh, there's a koi right there. And here's a little bit of a better view. Big branches, sticks and leaves, and just about everything. The fish are kind of hanging out in the deep end there. It's looking pretty gross, but getting all that out is really gonna help clean the quality of this water, because all that stuff is just slowly breaking down, adding a bunch of muck to the water. So let's get to work. I drained it down pretty good to access the ledge, and my goodness, I thought it was gonna be kind of a quick job because I could see my work when it went down, all I needed to get done. And the deep end is like caked. So I've just been absolutely dredging this thing. And I'm wondering if it's stuff that was in from the year prior or if it's since the tree trimming. So I haven't seen a lot of stuff fall in since the tree trimming. Not, I mean, this much stuff. Probably